All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. And ladies and gentlemen, this is now getting very, very exciting. And to be honest with you, I'm very, very impressed with what ICP has done in the last few days or so. And I think that the best actually is yet to come. There are a lot of good things to look forward to here. You can already see that the rest of the market is very much excited. And this is a recipe for big profits from ICP as well. So let's quickly take a look at the price set and see what exactly is happening here. But before we get there, let me remind you real quick of what our partners over there at BingX have provided for the crypto front community. If you register with them, if you're a new user, they are offering up to something like $5,450 in terms of bonuses and cash that you can trade. And on top of that, 300 ton tokens. I think this is a fantastic activity. The link will be somewhere down there in the comment section or probably the description box. Let's get back to ICP real fast because we actually don't have much time, right? The price is escaping and I actually missed the trade here on ICP. If you guys remember what I was saying in the last video, we were saying that look, we have got mid-term resistance here on ICP. We need to clear that, and we are going to be looking forward to the next big resistance here. By looking forward, I mean that we are expecting ICP to obliterate this big resistance line that you see right around $10.50 and $11.60. So you know, we are looking good, honestly, because if we take a look at our underlying indicators, remember we have been focusing much more on the 3 daily time frame, and there is a pattern that we were actually discovering there that look, and that once you get to the 50 mark here on the RSI, again on the 3 daily time frame, you also have got a corresponding rejection that comes from the price. So let me show you a fast example here. So this one here obviously corresponds with this resistance here that you see again on the 50 mark. You also see this big rejection. It coincides with this one too, and I mean, we can go back as far as you know, this initial one and also this one right here. So am I telling you these things because I'm expecting ICP to be rejected? Definitely not. We are past this, right? Where we are right now is the phase in which we have seen the ICP price on the 3 daily time frame break that 50 mark and push towards the upside right there. So the chart is on the log scale right now, and probably you may not see the gravity of the pump that comes after you have, you know, that 50 mark being crossed on the RSI. So that's actually a very much sustained bounce. And of course, I can also point to this moment here where you see that the RSI rises, breaks the 50 mark. Take a look at what eventually happens at the same time. You have the price really pushing towards the upside. So this is a great moment for ICP. Why? Because as we have been monitoring for like weeks at this point, at some point it actually became boring to come and mention to you that look, we have to be focusing very much on that 50 mark, because now we have the 50 mark broken, and just like we have seen in the past, you don't see a pump that is less than 150%. You are looking for a huge pump to show up right there for ICP. Now this really is very much encouraging for me because we have got a resistance here, right? But if our previous breakouts have been 100% plus, it means that we are probably more likelier than not going to be obliterating this resistance. So that's something that I'm looking forward to here for ICP Internet Computer Protocol, but it obviously has got huge implications on what happens later on when we have cleared this resistance. I think that if the market really continues to be as bullish as it is right now, we can see this 21 resistance or the 21 previous high set there on ICP being totally broken. So now that will take me to my main point of this video, which is the market cap of ICP Internet Computer Protocol. I've talked about this one before, but obviously, you know, people have lost focus in the last few months because the price wasn't really doing well. Look, what we have here is a massive reversal pattern, something that is very much popular. I really don't fancy it, to be honest with you, but when I see it happening on bigger time frames like multi-year, I understand that, you know what, I have to respect this pattern. This is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and you can already see here I highlighted the left shoulder, the right shoulder here, and of course the head that is sitting right there. So just according to this pattern, the technical price target that you look forward to is, you know, measurement from the top of the head back to the neckline. Now we see we have got the right shoulder information right at this point, and as I was indicating earlier on, right, with the daily time frame and the 3 daily time frame, saying that look, ICP has actually a big chance to pump more than 100%. Take a look at this from where the price is sitting right now. If the price pumps 90%, we have completed the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders pattern. Now things really get interesting from here because we are looking for the market cap of ICP to grow very much rapidly to something like $112 billion. And at $112 billion, you are looking at ICP sitting right around $220. And this is, I mean, I will not accept less than that, to be honest with you. I also believe at some point that the $220 mark that I'm talking about ICP is almost an underestimate. But you know what? We still have to take profits in a bull cycle, and I think it's going to be great. So right at this point, all we need from ICP is something like a 100% pump from where the price is sitting. Probably something like a 90%, 80%, 85% will do the magic. And you also have to understand one thing, right? Like for the last 5 weeks, 2 months, nobody has been talking about ICP. People have lost interest. Nobody has been watching videos. And now that the price starts moving again, for one reason or the other, people now start to get interested. When the price is now 100% higher than it was a month ago, this is when people are starting to pile in. So keep this in mind. When the price pumps really hard, it's going to invite more people, and that's going to drive the price even higher. So it's like a gift that keeps giving, right? So be very much aware of that phenomenon. But when we get back to this neckline on ICP, on the market cap, it's really going to be bananas, and I'm looking forward to this moment real big. I just want to show you something real quick right there from like a Fibonacci retracement perspective, that once we clear something like $21, there is no other resistance line that is still there. You see, like the price really has got a smooth path towards the upside. So we'll see what eventually happens. But I think I also have to notice that we want to see a little bit of volume starting to grow in here, especially when we get back to the neckline for ICP, because that's usually how successful head and shoulders patterns have traded in the past. So it's something that is going to be very much important. But other than that, I think that the trajectory is looking very much great. In the immediate short term though, we have to, you know, monitor this resistance very, very much closely. Again, as I said, the indicators are indicating to us that we can have a very strong push here with ICP Internet Computer Protocol. It remains to be seen, but I'm watching this. I'm very much bullish on ICP. I couldn't get into the trade that I wanted to get yesterday. I don't know for what reason. I actually saw ICP at $9, but I didn't pull the trigger. I don't know why. But, you know, another opportunity will always appear. I will be communicating that in the Patreon. And of course, if you are interested in trading these short-term movements here on ICP or any other altcoins, feel free to check the link that will be somewhere there in the pinned comment or maybe the description. With that being said, this is where we are with ICP Internet Computer Protocol. Very much excited market. For continuation, we also want to see that the market sustains this a little bit. There will be pullbacks every now and then, but overall things are looking very much great. BTC on the other side is finally breaking the all-time resistance that we have been looking at for months right at this point. So this is great news. Let's see. According to this pattern, actually for Bitcoin, I really don't want to get like overly bullish right now. I still want to maintain like a calm head, but this is looking like it takes BTC to something like $77,000. We'll see about that, but at least immediate short term, this is what the pattern here is showing. So we will wait and see. Other than that, remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, all right? Now, if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family. I'll see you on the next one. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.